Hey my brothers and sisters, it's your boy Zach and welcome back to some more Chaos Zero Nightmare news. And man, these devs listen to everything because at this point they fixed like a majority of the problems in the game. Because at this point, I feel like if I told them my car insurance was too high, they'd make a whole insurance company and give me a lower deal at this point because these updates that are coming are really good. So let's start with the currency required to improve characters, right? So we all know the amount of currency it takes to upgrade a character is massive. They are dropping it down by pretty much 80% of what it used to be. That is a giant slash. And then for partners, they are also slashing it down as well. So yes, the cost to upgrade a character will be a lot lower. On top of that, for all the units you've already used to upgrade your characters will be refunded back to you. So I'm about to be rich. I'm about to be swimming in money like I'm Scrooge McDuck. I'm ready for it. Love to see it. On top of that, they're going to be adding the Black Horn trade so you can get more growth materials for your agents, so that's nice to see. It says protosters who wish to train more agents can now clear the chaos to acquire crystals of discord, which can be exchanged at the Black Horn trade for additional growth currency. So you'd love to see it. They are also reviewing other ways to let you experience and train a wider variety of combatants, such as a feature that temporarily raises a selected combatant's growth level to match the captain's level. We are reviewing various ways to help you train and experience a wider range of agents, and we will share details once they are finalized. So that also sounds interesting. So essentially they're just making it easier and easier for us to have more characters built up so we can try more teams, which you really love to see because diversity is everything in this game. Be able to mix and match teams all together, try different things out is what will keep things nice and fresh for every player. Next up, we have the Chaos gameplay experience improvements. Improving the roguelike experience is an ongoing long-term task for the project. We are discussing a variety of potential enhancements and our goal is to implement improvements as soon as they become feasible. Because of this, the updates may feel gradual at times. However, we will continue to apply necessary adjustments quickly to enhance the Chaos gameplay experience. So initially it seems like they're going to have it to where the Reaper feature was going to be available every time you go into a run, but they slashed that out, so they seem to just be changing it from 2 battles to 3 battles that the monsters will have 1 HP. I guess they didn't want to have one of them always be the same and they wanted to always have the variety, that's why they slashed it out. But honestly, if that's the case, I think they should just change it from 2 of them to 3 of them and then have that third one always be the Reaper feature and then have the other 2 be, cycling. Because the Reaper feature actually is pretty nice, especially when you're using a bunch of characters who take a while to get, rolling. Being able to quickly knock out the first 3 stages and hopefully get some epiphanies really helps out. But they say this will provide an option that allows you to skip the earlier stages more quickly, reducing the time spent on deck building gameplay. And then going down here, they talk about the Fate memory points. So it seems after they, introduce the points and how everything works, many people are using other external tools to help keep track of how many points you're acquiring and using everything else. After the update, you will now be able to see in game how many points you are using and how many points you have whenever you go to the pause menu for your characters. So that's really good. So now you can just track it in game. You don't need to use any external tools. They are on the money. They are literally on the pulse of everything. In addition, we would like to share details on another improvement currently in development, which is reducing skill animation time. Although overall attack animations in Chaos Zero Nightmare are fast, many players have expressed the skill animation still feeling comparatively long. We are preparing improvements such as reducing post-skill delay and allowing animation skips when using other functions during skill activation. This feature requires additional development time, so they will not be implemented immediately. However, our goal is to shorten skill animation time to a level that players can clearly feel and appreciate. Then we have some quality of life improvements. This update will include improved UI to clearly display the current turn count in the basin of hyperspace. That's very important. Additionally, the 1-by-1 swap system has caused significant inconvenience when forming 2-party teams in content-like basin of hyperspace. To address this, we will be adding a quick formation option that allows agents to be replaced all at once, greatly streamlining the process. Really good. We are also reviewing features to make story progression more convenient. We will share more details once they are finalized. Alright. Then we have animation improvements. During cast, when entering a mental breakdown state, screening effects will now be more intense. And unidentified areas text will include additional horror effects. Special effects for using breakdown cards have also been improved. We will continue strengthening the presentation so you can further immerse yourself in the dark atmosphere of the game. We also want to explain our internal review regarding Yuki. This updates Pickup Agent. Many protosters expressed that Yuki's performance did not meet expectations. Our development team has reviewed this matter very carefully. Internal data shows that Yuki already performs well in battles against 2 or more enemies. And that's because she is a multi-target person. Literally, she is meant to fight multiple enemies, so that's why she excels at multiple enemies. Her single target performance is lower, but that's because she is meant for multiple enemies. So simply increasing her numerical values was deemed to carry a high risk of overbalancing the agent, which is understandable. Therefore, instead of applying immediate buffs, we are analyzing Yuki's gameplay data and considering improvements that replace her least adopted Epiphany built-up options with more effective alternatives. So that just means they're going to look at what Epiphanies aren't being used as much, and they're actually going to change the ones that aren't being used as often to make them more appealing. And as it says right here, in particular, we are actively reviewing a build that allows Yuki to transition into a single target build. So Yuki already actually has some cards that will allow her to transition slightly into a single target build. It's just the fact that it's not a full gung-ho actually being fully single target. Now, how they will fully implement this to make her more single target focused, I would like to see. But this is an interesting way of essentially reworking a character, not exactly buffing them directly, but it's more of an indirect buff to help push them in the direction the players want to see. Is an interesting way of going about things. So they're trying not to actually make her too busted, but at the same time give the players exactly what they want. So we'll see how they go about that when it actually happens. We're also preparing upcoming content for the next update, such as the Great Rift and Codex, where Yuki will be able to demonstrate her strength. We will continue working to create content environments where pickup characters can fully showcase their abilities. Lastly, although not included in this update, we will like to share some features planned for the future. So you can also encounter the dimensional tunnels during Codex gameplay. In Codex gameplay, you will be able to encounter dimensional tunnels even after the season ends. If certain conditions are met, the dimensional tunnel event will appear in Codex, allowing you to continue enjoying this content consistently. If you acquire a Forbidden card, your save data will receive a season mark. Additionally, when you obtain an agent in rescue who has already completed Ego Manifestation, you will receive an additional reward, Spectral Cubes. Spectral Cubes can be used to purchase combatant memory codes, partners, prison modules, and more. Protosters who have already acquired combatants beyond Ego Manifestation will receive special cubes via mail in the future update. Beyond the improvements discussed today, the update also includes a variety of new content. We will plan to share those details at a later time, so please look forward to it. So essentially, these devs listen. They are listening to everybody and then trying to condense it and give the people what they want. So this is really nice to see. At this point, if your devs ain't treating you like Chaos Zero Nightmare, actually listening to you, then what are we doing? You know, it's 2025 going into 2026. Like, all gacha games need to just get on board with just actually listening to your community. You know, like, just find what people want the most and just go in that direction. Because if everybody's saying it, then it probably won't hurt you to do it. Or at least trying to find a middle ground between what's best for the game and the development team and what the players want. But yeah, no. CZN just proves time and time again of why it's just a really good game. But yeah, this is just a little news update for the game. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe to that good stuff. I was going to do this earlier, but I stayed up all night to get a TV because, you know, it's that time of year where Black Friday going on. And I stayed outside of a store for like hours while it's cold to get a new Samsung TV at a really, really cheaper price. So yeah, that's why I was dead until a little bit ago. And now this video is happening now. But I will see you in the next one. I love you guys, and bye-bye.